Are you tired of the 401k IRA roller coaster ride your retirement money's been on? What will the $1 trillion bailouts, what is that going to cost you on your 401k on your IRA? Because you realize this money is not free, it has to be paid back. And guess who they're going to come after to get it? What do you think? Taxes are going to go up or taxes are going to go down? What happens on January 1st, 2026? You probably don't know, but I know. The tax law is going to expire, which means 90% of the experts think that you're going to have a significant tax increase. How does that affect you? Because when you retire, remember, there's $30 billion in assets that the government is owed taxes on. And the tax rate when you retire and start taking the money out of your retirement, that's the rate that they're going to tax you on. So that can really reduce the amount of money that you're able to spend and live a comfortable life in retirement. We all want the same thing. We want no risk. We want protection. We want to minimize taxes, but we still want growth. Now, I want to teach you a strategy real quick about what I use for my clients as an advisor. It's called indexing. And I'm not going to go totally into it, but I'm going to tell you, index to me is one of the best strategies out there because indexing allows you to take the market gain. Now, you don't get the full gain, but you get a nice percentage of the gain in the market. But what happens when the market tanks, when everybody starts losing money? With indexing strategy, it just goes to zero and you lose no money. I mean, zero money. Isn't that something that everybody needs? I want to talk to you about a couple of clients that we recently helped. Back in January, I did some educational workshops at the local libraries. I am an instructor with the Council of Financial Educators, which is a nonprofit organization that is bent on teaching financial literacy to seniors. Our goal is to make you understand exactly, the financial products that are available. So Kathy came to the workshop, loved the information, came in for a strategy session, and I found out that Kathy was a single mom who raised her kid from the time she was in her late teens. The guy disappeared, but she was able to do really well. She raised herself up through the same company, and she now is in her early 60s. She's been able to save $400,000 plus the money in her IRA, but she was making no money on the $400,000 because she was getting maybe a 0.5% interest in her credit union. So what we did is we came up with a couple strategies. I told Kathy to keep $100,000 of the $400,000 in the credit union as safety. Had no idea COVID-19 was going to hit. So what we did is we took $200,000, put that into an index account that is going to grow and provide her income for the rest of her life that she's never ever going to have to run out of. The other $100,000 we put into a different type of index account where she'll be able to access it in 5 years. She's now going to get growth between 3 and 7%. Now I want to talk about Mr. and Mrs. Barbara and Robert, the nicest people in the world. Different situation. They had accumulated about $500,000 in their IRA. They're both around 70 years old. And they have no kids, but they adore their two nieces. So what we were able to do is, instead of them paying the $150,000 in taxes up front, we're doing it over time. So we're taking their money from taxable to tax-free over time. So what's going to happen as a result is, upon her death, the two nieces now are going to inherit $700,000 tax-free. Now it gets better because what I advised them to do was I referred them to a tax attorney that does the living trust, because she's a little afraid that giving kids that much money at one time that they'll go right through it. So they set up a living trust for them, so everything is right on target. These are just some of the things that we can do for you. So I want you to reach out, contact us. You can either give us a call, get on my calendar. We want to help you. That's what I do. I'm Dan. Thanks a lot for watching our video.